Hey everybody, TNT Moto here. Alright, so we're out at Popcom Motor Park with the Barn Find 85 CR250 for probably the last ride. Last time I was out here, we're doing the break-in on the top end, and right near the half-hour point of the quarter to half throttle, I lost all power. I thought I had a carb problem or a spark plug problem. I brought the bike home, and just recently I finally got time to get looking at it again. And the ATAC power valve chamber on the bottom had rotted right out from the previous owner. Much the same as what happened to the original OEM pipe. It must have been sitting with some wet grass or something underneath it, and it just rotted it right out. So I managed to find a brand new one really close. It was just down in Washington. I'm up here in BC, Canada, so I really should have drove down and picked it up, but I had the guy mail it to me, and unfortunately the way the mail system works down there in Washington, it went back to Seattle before it came back to Sumas. Anyway, got the part, got it installed, so we're going to take it out for the final break-in on the top end, which is going to be the half to three-quarter throttle for about half an hour, and then after that she's good to go. The bike is probably sold today. I'm not selling this bike to make any money off of it. I've got $1,600 into this bike, and that's what I'm selling it for, $1,600 Canadian. I got a guy interested, and as soon as I'm done here at the track, heading back to where I store my bikes, call him up, get him over, and hopefully the bike will be sold, because I need to put that money towards that 1990 CR125 project. All right, so let's get this thing fired up, get it out on the track. I don't know how good I'm going to do out here today. I haven't been out for a while. It is cool, so it's not going to be a heat problem. It's just 50 years old yesterday. Body's definitely getting tired without doing any exercise. All right, let's get at it. All right, so once again, I got my chin mount camera on. I've got it angled up as far as it'll go. I'm hoping that this is going to work this time. I'm going to try to not look down too much, you know, hoping that the camera angle's right, because I was pretty disappointed the last time I was out here and the camera angle was wrong, and basically you were looking down at my front fender and my front tire the whole ride, and not a lot going on out in front, so hopefully that doesn't happen this time. Alright, here we go.
junk's got a bad lip on it. I just got beat by an 80.
All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up here at Popka Motor Park with the Barn Find 1985 CR250. First few laps around the track, it was running pretty good, other than I had a bit of a loopy idle, and then it started to run a little bit lean. So I brought it in, checked the bike over, found out that I was getting a tiny bit of water in my transmission. I thought, okay, you know what, that might be just that new seal seating up and everything will be all right. So I topped off about, you know, a cap of water off the jug into the rad, and it was full. Not a lot of concern there. And I decided that I would change the jet. The air is pretty thick down here right now, so I threw a 62 in from a 60. The bike definitely ran better, but there's still something goofy with air. I'm thinking that it is the stator side seal, which is an easy fix on this bike. Just pop that stator off, put a wood screw into the seal, pull it out, put the new seal in, and you're good to go. But it is something that should be checked over. Now, I plan on selling the bike as soon as I get back, as long as the guy will take it. I'll explain to him what needs to be done with that water pump shaft. Basically, you need to just turn it down on a lathe about 1 millimeter, and then order a 1 millimeter smaller inner diameter seal, and you're good to go, as long as it's not the outer cover. If it's the outer cover, well, then I don't know. This one here, I've JB welded it, and it doesn't seem to be working, if that's what it is. So anyway, I want to thank you all for coming out and watching my videos. Please share with your friends, leave some comments, and I'll catch you next time.